danger. This goes. The police is already on its way. So why are we pushing little doll bellies and ripping off legs from things that actually should be played with by little kids? Florian is responsible to develop the whole set for the story. So he splits up the story into ideas, and those ideas go into spaces. And what I do is I help form these spaces with projections. Let me introduce Florian Papst a little further. We had a small glimpse on him in the last vlog. We are actually in Hannover working on Marilyn. At the same time, here in the studios of the theater, we're preparing the next piece. I'm not going to tell you what it is. I am not going to show you any images, but I'm going to show you how we work. He is creating and inventing the space, the stage. And I am here to already show him what we can do in addition to what he's developing with projections or video in general. So it's going to be 3D tricks and some, putting some new meaning into a space with added on projections. And that's why every day we meet in the assistant studio of the State Theater in Hannover. This is where all the models are being built, and I didn't really tell you how they are done. I guess you're not so familiar with what we do in theater. Wait, let me show you. So that's the model we are working on right now. It's built by Florian's assistant. So how are they built? Mostly of this special material, they call it Kappa here in Germany. It's cardboard on two sides and foam in the middle. And you connect those either with glue or with needles. If you were to make a corner at an angle, you just pin down that corner with a needle. And that's how it's done. That model is in a scale 1/33 1/3. I don't really know why he uses that measure. It's difficult to find on these. And that's actually the rulers that you use as an architect. Warum hast du 1:33,1?
Lässt sich gut verpacken für die Reisen, das Modell.
To pack it when you travel? That's a good reason actually. It's not the size so much when you work on it, it's more what you have as a luggage when you travel. Because Florian, for example, he travels some 1,000 miles a year. From Vienna to Hanover, from Hanover to Greece, then back to Vienna, then everywhere. And if you travel with something like that, you want to pack it. So that's good to pack. And still big enough for me to put some video in. That's a good way to go.
So it is.
Now, of course, you might be under the impression that we just sit in front of the model and look inside and talk and wait until we have some good ideas. Quite the opposite. It's the piece that offers the ideas. And to break down the piece into ideas is the biggest job. And then find images for those ideas. The Greek called it logos. Logos is the general idea of something. And this is what we're doing right now. We find the logos of the scenes and then create a space and images around it. Not pictures, not painting something. The image that is a general sign for what's happening on stage.
Like everything about it.
We are entering stage designer's paradise. It's architekturbedarf.de. Visit it on the internet, link below. And now we're gonna have fun. We both.
Nein, das ist
like everything about you. Everything about you.
It's a delicate process of giving and taking. You give in ideas and you give up ideas. Working in a team as a creative team is always very difficult. It depends a lot on the chemistry between those participants. In this case, I'm very lucky because Florian Papst is one of the guys that I can relate to in a visual sense. Only 6 hours and about 5 very good ideas of this guy later, we have developed a new kind of glass, and he just developed a whole new universe to put a piece in that I'm not going to tell you about because it's a secret. Oh. Lights off! It's so much of a secret that we actually turn the lights off on it.